and the Los Angeles Angels. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about set to go. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Okay, all set to go. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Not even close there. And the home opener is underway. Fouled off. He was late. And right back to the mound. Fires over to first. One out in the top of the first. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Kyle Tucker stands in now and watches strike one. Swung up, belted. Deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 2-0. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. That misses. And that is ball one. That one hit to right. Gwynn on the move. Hauls it in for the out. Two-way down. 2 outs, base is empty. Jock Peterson will hit next.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
First pitch misses. And another ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Swung up, belted. Deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. So 2 away with nobody on. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Adolis Garcia. And that one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound now, Paul Skeens. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Bottom of the first. Leading off, Mike Trout.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at bat alive.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Now here is Chipper Jones. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Up and in, 1-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. Corey Seager, the next to hit for the Angels. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Ball, that's in.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Oh, great stop. What a play. Inning over. Top of the second. Now here is Mike Moustakas. Yamamoto back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Now it's the power speed combo. Shea Langoliers. Double play ball to second. Spin throw, that's one. Back to first, and that is a double play. Brian Roberts getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Rocketed out towards right center. And that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Everything came together for him. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
That one in the dirt, and that's ball one. Merrill throws right, bats left. Just 21 years old. A former first-round pick in 2021. Fought off foul. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the second. So in now for the Angels, Jorge Posada. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Skeens, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Grady Sizemore, the next to hit. Just missed.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch, execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
One out, base is empty. Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Alfonso Soriano stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That missed by a lot. And the count is 1-1. Fouled off left side. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. On the ground, right side. Here's the tag, and he's out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Angel Stadium, here's Francisco Lindor. Lindor checks his swing, appeal to third, didn't go. And that is cut on and missed. Strike one for Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy. He's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
The shortstop takes the ball. The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. 3-2 now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Here's Kyle Tucker.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
He's already homered in this game. And that one fouled off. Just missed. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. In the dirt. This one in the air, center field. Trout settles under it. Makes the catch. One down. Salvador Perez now at the plate. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. And they add a pair. It's 5-zip. Base is empty, one away. And next is the designated. Aroldis Chapman comes in to take over.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
0-1's the count.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Trout is there. 2 down. Adolis Garcia up now for the Mets. And that's downstairs. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. Joe Mauer digs in now. That's in for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker really on his horse for it. One up, one down. Stepping in, Mike Piazza. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. Perez gets it to first. Piazza out in the play. Here's a big power threat. Tony Gwynn. Just missed.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Check swing, went around, and it's 1-1. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Merrill ranging back and brings it in at the wall. Here's Mike Moustakas to hit. Outside low, ball one. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Strikes him out with 100. Now the catcher up. Trevor Hoffman on to pitch out of the pen here. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 51.
In the air, center field. Trout sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out. And now the big-time power threat, Ryan Roberts. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Struck him. So the lineup flips over. Here's Trout. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. That's in there. And that's strike 1. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. So digging in, Chipper Jones. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. The Angels hitless so far in the game. And that one is inside. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one ripped right center field. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Corey Seager. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Popped up on the left side of the infield. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's some real power. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Francisco Lindor to the plate now. Fans love him, but he's pretty popular with the players, too. To second, there's one. To Piazza, and they turn two.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman, to not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-2. With the shift on, hits right into it. To first, and that will end the inning. Jorge Posada getting ready to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
You know, these Angels, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still...
Swing and blasts one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So up next, Grady Sizemore. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Sizemore measures 6 feet 2 inches, 25 years old, usually in center field, but today starting in left. And that one is lifted in the air. Merrill hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So digging in, Alfonso Soriano. He's a guy who does it all. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick, and the most important play is that ball down the left field line.
The tag, and they got him. And stepping in for New York, South.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 31.
And that's in the dirt.
No strikes.
That's to third, Jones. Over to first, and a quick out, number 1. Here's Jack Peterson. He's already homered here in this one. That's in there. That one is upstairs.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one high in the air to left center. Sizemore under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Adolis Garcia up now for the Mets. 0 for 2 in this one. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Comebacker to the mound. Slings to first, and the inning is over. Joe Mauer now at the plate. Skeens back to work. And strike 1 to the catcher.
0-1's the count. Inside ball.
Hit on a line, and that's a base hit. And that ends the perfect game bid. Relay throw to second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
The dream of a perfect game turns out to be just that thanks to this hit. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
And first offering is fouled off. That one the other way. That's a hit. Garcia quickly throws it in, and that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners. And next for L.A., Tony Gwynn. He swings and fouls one off. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Mauer on third. Piazza on at first with nobody out. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. One run is in. Tucker hustles to get it in. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Comes through with the RBI. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's gone. Home run. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 5-4. Chipper Jones will hit next. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. They go back to back. It's 5-5.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Big. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here comes Corey Seager. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. So now the hard-throwing left-hander Josh Hader on the hill. And when you look at the start of Hader's career, pretty incredible. Arguably one of the top beginnings to a career for any reliever in history. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Corey Seager goes deep. Just like that, they move in front. It's 6-5. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Jorge Posada, takes it in for the out. And next for the Angels, Grady.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
One down, base is empty. And now 2 balls and a strike. And it's strike 2.
2-2 count.
And they'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Gone off the rocks in center. Touch him all time. He circles the bases. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they boost their lead. It's 7-5. Soriano in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And that is out of play. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a broken bat flare. Roberts on the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Joe Mauer. And first offering is fouled off. So far 7 runs across in the frame here in the bottom of the 6th. Well struck right field onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here's the third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 34, Wally Seager.
Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. And another ball. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Fouls one off. 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. This one in the air. Jones gets under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away. Digging in, Shea Langoliers. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And there's a foul ball. The Halos holding on to a 2-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That one missed. And a slider misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Just off the inside corner, and the count is filled up. And there's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. And next for the Mets, Ryan Roberts. Laser base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Always feels amazing getting a
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Goose Gossage.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Langoliers, the lead runner at second. Roberts over at first with 1 away. That's outside. And now 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Lindor, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That's outside. Ball 2.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And that's downstairs and outside.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. One runs in off the base of the wall. Runner around third. He's safe. And they clear the bases.
Man, that's a huge 3 RBI double in a spot where they really needed it. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out. Piazza gets it to first. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out. And now the first baseman, Salvador Perez. Breaking ball misses down and away. Hard hit right side. Tosses to first, and they get Perez for the out. That ends the inning. Mike Piazza. Digs in now. This guy with light tower power. Line drive, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And foul ball. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor. He is safe.
Well, you could tell he was sniffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Trout at the plate now, and that's inside. Just missed.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Next pitch downstairs. And now 3-1.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Tries to get back and save.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And that misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Big situation right here. You got some speed over there at first base. He represents the tying run. Question is, do you send him and get him in the scoring position, or do you let that batter swing and maybe put you ahead?
That's inside. With the tying run on at first, here at the bottom of the 7th. Here goes the runner. Smoke to right, but he's got it. Here is Jock Peterson. And downstairs, O'Day, a 6'4" righty. He features a slider, a sinker, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Swung out, belted. Deep. That one way back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 9-7. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Swing and a base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Anytime you rip a line drive,
runner on the go. Yeah, that's fouled off. That's a base hit. Throw into third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
He was all over.
New pitcher now, Raisel Iglesias. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. That's out number 1. And a run comes in to score. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Garcia takes his lead at third with 1 away. Pitch misses inside. And now 3-0.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
That one ripped, but foul. That's to third. Chipper fires to first. Got the out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And he makes the catch. And that's the third out. 3, 4, 5. Due up for the home team. Seager stands in now. Swing and he breaks his bat. Moose squeezes it. 1 away. Jorge Posada getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Sends it to Perez. 2 up, 2 down. Ryan Braun now at the plate.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
In there for strike 1. That one fouled off. Next
Ball,
pitch
that's
inside, and a count 1-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
And that skips into dirt. This one in the air, right field. Garcia hauls it in to end the inning. Back to the top of the order, and now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. That one hammered center field back there. And boom goes the dynamite. And they add on. It's 10-7. And now it's Frankie Lindor.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Misses inside, and that's ball one. And that one almost hit him.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And no one can get there.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. On the corner for a strike, and the count's even at 2. Inside, just missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
Gwynn makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier to get that run in with 1 away.
And Jock Peterson stands in. So up next for New York, Adolis Garcia. First pitch just misses.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
So they're all loaded up. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Boom goes the dynamite. It's their second home run of the inning. A 4 spot on the board. It's 14-7.
Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Trout ranges back. Just missed it. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Shea Langoliers. Hot shot to third. Chipper fires to first. And that is that. So digging in, Alfonso Soriano. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. Foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Merrill, long run into the gap. Drops into the glove, and there's 1 down. Next to hit, Joe Mauer, 1 for 3. There's the strike, 95. With that one.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down. Angels down to their final out. And here's the first baseman, Mike Piazza. Hit to right, and that should do it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets take this one in a blowout.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
14.